I'm very excited about what's been happening over the past decade or so with regards to West Asian and North African art. There has been record sales. So numbers is one way to measure interest in people, but there's also been record interest by museums all over the world. It's wonderful that the rest of the world is recognizing our art, but what really matters is our own youth are recognizing our art.
You have invested what feels like a lifetime in support of art and artists from this region. You are described variously as a collector, as an academic, as an artist, writer, as a connector. How do you describe yourself?
I would describe myself maybe as somebody who's in love with his region, somebody who believes in the potential of his region, who believes that we deserve better.
And your enthusiasm for this region is infectious. You've said in the past that all that you want to see is this region and its youngsters armed with paintbrushes and pens. What did you mean by that?
I said in an interview that we should arm the youth, and my mother thought that I meant different kinds of arms.
سلحونا، أعطونا أسلحة، أعطونا أسلحة، أعطونا القلم، أعطونا الورقة، أعطونا الريشة.
I really do believe that, the paintbrush, the pen and paper, the microphone, these are arms. These are ways in which we disseminate, we express ourselves. And so we are really in a battle with the rest of the world in which we need to make sure that our voices aren't drowned out. We need to make sure that the young people of our region have the means and the possibility and the ability to share their ideas and to share their artworks by displaying them in museums, share their music.
And the pieces that you see over the past years are often seen through the prism of conflict. Sultan, this Dear Azawi, this fabulous piece that we are sitting in front of here, started in 2004, as I understand it, just after the Iraq War. Is it time to move on from conflict?
I don't think so. I think that we, as Middle Easterners, we as people who are contemporaneous to this region, we need to reflect what's happening in our part of the world. You can't just ignore the refugee crisis, the climate change crisis, unemployment crisis. There's so many crises that we are living amongst. You can't just ignore them.
Are we seeing the breaking down of taboos in modern and contemporary Arab and Iranian art?
Well, I believe that there are taboos that we are able to explore, and I think in a smart way. Sexual taboos, for example, can be explored. Religious taboos can be explored. Unfortunately, in this part of the world, political taboos are the ones that the governments are most worried about because for example, they don't want to see any challenges to their authority. So in one hand, I sympathize with the artists who have all these red lines that they have to contend with, but at the same time, smart artists can be savvy to a point where they can get their point across without angering the religious, the familial, the communal, the social, the political.
And last question, what are you or who are you most excited about at present in your world of art?
Oh, wow, Becky. I am excited about a gender more than I'm excited about an individual. I'm excited about the possibilities of putting the limelight on women artists from my region. I am excited about Nadia Saykali. I am excited about Maliha Afnan. I am excited about Madiha Omar. I am excited about Kamala Ishaq. I am excited about Munir Farman Farmayan. Oh boy, I can go on and on. So I'm excited about women artists, and so that is where my heart is, that's where my mind is, that is what I dream of going forward, and there are several exhibitions that are highlighting women art, and I really think that this is the next frontier for us in the Middle East.